Hey guys, what is going on? Lego Man wants to, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be reviewing the Lego Harry Potter set 76394, and this is Fawkes Dumbledore's Phoenix. So starting off with the mythic in this set is obviously Dumbledore, and I believe this is an exclusive version of him with his legs and torso printing. I really love the orangey red colour present on both the torso and the legs, as well as the sort of reddish colour on the sleeves, and I believe this is an exclusive torso because I don't think it's appeared in any other of the Harry Potter sets, but I believe his beard, hair and facial expressions have appeared in other Lego Harry Potter sets from this wave or possibly even the waves prior to this, but I'm not 100% sure. And then we do have a Fawkes mold here, which is the exact same as the one from the Lego Harry Potter CMF Series 2, but I do really like this stand to actually display the minifigs. Quite a simple build, but it just works really nicely. Then, of course, the main part for this set is the buildable Fawkes. So, this set was a part of the new Lego Harry Potter 2021 sets, and I must say, this is probably one of my favourite ones because I really love the overall colour scheme for Fawkes of like the really accurate red, the oranges, and the red. And then just the overall design for Fawkes is definitely really awesome. It just looks really accurate. As well as the positioning of Fawkes on like this sort of stand here definitely does look really awesome as well. So first we'll start with Fawkes and then we'll slowly move our way down. So starting off with the head, I really love the design of it and how small it is compared to the rest of the body. I definitely think that is a really accurate part, and it definitely does look really cool with the overall design. I especially love all the color scheme with it, with like the red, the yellow, and that orange color, as well as like this sort of dark red color up the top here, and the shaping of it as well definitely does look really accurate with all the pieces they have used. But the main part of it is with like the pattern for the wings, which just looks really awesome. I love the whole sort of those sort of pizza pieces they've actually used to actually create that sort of Pacific shape for the wings. Just the overall design for the wings as well definitely does look really awesome. And I also really love like the shape of like this sort of part here as well. Definitely does look really cool. And then the tail also has a very nice build to it and definitely very accurate. So with Fawkes, there is one main feature with like the wings, which we'll get to soon as a play feature, but there's also the tail here, which you can move like separate pieces with, apart from like this part here, and then also the head does slightly move. I believe it only goes like, oh, it does like a 360-degree rotation, which is definitely really cool due to it being on a ball joint, and you can actually move it like that. And I must say, this new, I'm not sure if it's actually new, but this piece looks really awesome. At first I was like, what sort of piece is like this? I've never really seen it before, but it might actually be exclusive to this set, and I really like the use of it to like make that sort of neck attachment instead of using bricks or attaching like a really small neck to it. Then flipping it upside down, you can actually see all the Technic parts to this set. So as I was saying, there at the bottom you can actually see all the Technic part to this set, and I must say this is probably one of the most advanced Lego Harry Potter sets I've actually built in sort of Technic wise, because the whole function for the wings does mostly take up like the bottom chunk of the build of like all the different parts to actually create that sort of flapping aspect. But I must say it is definitely worth it because it looks really awesome, and the play feature is actually at the back here of the stand, so we just give it a quick sort of go. And I really love how the wings come up and then sort of flop down. I just really love just how realistic that does look, and the sound it also does make definitely does look really cool. And you can't actually do it backwards because it does actually get stuck. So now moving on to the stand for the build, I really love how it does look, and it sort of acts as a sort of perching spot for Fawkes, of like the title of Fawkes on there, which is actually a print, which I was actually really surprised to see, because apart from that, there is actually no stickers or prints in this set, which is definitely really shocking because I was actually expecting a lot of prints to make that sort of fur detail on Fawkes, but no, there was actually no prints, or apart from the eyes and then also the sticker, of course. But I was definitely really shocked to see there was no actual stickers in this set. But I do really love the build for like this sort of perching area for Fawkes, with like the whole design with like the gold, the brown, and like this sort of part here with like the claws as well. Definitely does look really realistic. However, this set is not perfect because there are a few minor changes I would have made to this set, which are the following. On the front, or like the top part of the sort of body for Fawkes, are these yellow Technic pins to actually make that sort of flapping like effect, but I would have changed it to like a red color because it just doesn't blend in as well as like a red pin, because like you have all this orange and red and you just have like this yellow popping out. And then the front of the body definitely does look really strange with like these grey Technic pins. Now you can just say far back, but I just wish they changed it to like a yellow color just to blend in a little more. But apart from that, that is all. And also like with the wings part here, you can clearly see like this black part, so I just wish they changed to like a red, so we just blend in a little more just to make it look that little more realistic. But apart from that, that is really it. So now take a look at the box for this set. So on the front, I really love the box art for this set with like Fawkes sitting or like perching on his stand with like the sort of the trio in the bottom right corner there. And then I also like the background as well. And then at the back, it does give you some stats of like how big and wide it is. And I definitely think that is definitely really cool. And how like the head moves 360 degrees and like up and down. And then like the sort of feature with like the wing part with like it's sort of fading out to sort of show you how it does work. And then the manual, I believe it might have had an advertisement, but I'm not 100% sure. And yes, it did. It had an advertisement for the other Lego Harry Potter sets for 2021. So overall, this set is definitely really awesome. I love how realistic Fawkes does look to his version in the Harry Potter franchise, and I definitely think all the features are there with like the detailing for like the wings, the color scheme, as well as just the overall shaping of Fawkes. However, there are some minor changes I would have made, as I pointed out earlier in the video, just to make it that more perfect. But apart from that, I must say, as I said previously, that this is probably one of the hardest builds in like a Harry Potter that I've actually done in quite a while, just of how technical it was. And sometimes the build might have actually fallen apart because like there was just so many different parts to just connect to get that sort of specific wing shape. But the play feature at the end of the day definitely is worth the build, and just how sort of annoying it is just to get those sort of pieces together. But apart from that, I would definitely recommend this set. So as always, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I can see so goodbye.